witness and we have witnessed an incomprehensible silence from you. The organizations purport. Hey, so yesterday I shared the open letter to the Royal College of Midwives and the Lactation Consultants of Great Britain, which is an organization I didn't know, and Doula UK, which I do know. Any of you that know me or follow me for a while know that I my firstborn was a preemie, and it was a pretty dangerous birth. My wife was also in some real trouble for a little moment. I hold the men and women, but mainly women, that are working in midwifery and as doulas, as neonatal care people, all healthcare practitioners. I hold in a certain regard, but those that care for our most precious, and also make sure mothers have as comfortable an experience when giving birth, especially when things can go wrong, as possible. I put them somewhere else. You know, they're made from the cut from the best cloth you can find, and for me represent the very best of humanity. So it's something that I couldn't even sleep very well last night, thinking about the idea that major organizations that represent these people have been silent, because it doesn't really matter what faith you have or any kind of perceived social programming on this issue of Israel and Palestine. The one thing that is indisputable is that children, especially the youngest children, which is what we're talking about here, are completely innocent and are suffering the most. Then if you factor in, 6 months ago, they said there was a 300% increase in miscarriages. And obviously how many early births would happen with hardly any incubators. It's just a perfect storm for unfiltered trauma to expectant mothers and newborns. So I don't see how anyone could see any complication in that. There's a small excerpt from the letter that I just want to read. I'm just going to read this. We have witnessed an incomprehensible silence from you. The organizations purporting to advocate justice for women, birthing people and families. The inequality and injustice is transparent, undeniable, and racist, particularly when viewed against the response to other global crises that have happened. Your silence is a moral failure and further supports inaction. We press you, first, to prioritize those who are being killed, starved, and maimed, and secondly, to reflect and review such actions and inaction against your own codes of conduct and both UK and international law. So this is a group, multiple groups of birth workers that addressed this open letter to the directors, chair and board of the College of Midwives, RCM, Lactation Consultants of Great Britain, and Doula UK, from birth workers in the United Kingdom. In all of this, I've seen people be silent for a reason, but to be silent when the primary reason for your organization is to look after babies, I beg of you to be better than this. As you know, 3, I think maybe 4 babies froze to death in the last 48 hours. Froze to death. They're taking their first breaths only to take their last. It's not something you can whisper about. Thank you. I will share the link to the open letter again.